All right, let's get on to the next topic, man. All right, I got you on this one.
Okay,
So,
okay.
Draymond Green, I know you got a lot to say about this one. I mean, he was itching to say it in the last segment. Draymond Green has some comments about today's NBA. How today's NBA is running. Not running as far as commissioner wise, but how it's played. Let's play the clip.
Basketball no more. I saw a clip not too long ago where Kobe said, like, yo, it's accidental basketball. He couldn't have been more right. It was so refreshing to play against Bron because every possession is like a chess match. But you don't just get that on a regular basis. It's just who can run faster, who can hit more threes. It's no substance. And so I think it's very boring.
AJ, what are your reactions to those comments?
Joe, these comments raked my nerves in the worst way because there's two sides to it for me, right? And I'm gonna get to those two sides now before I get to my actual take. There's the side of like, as a shooter, there's a side of me that I love it. Like when the Warriors started to shoot the ball at the clip that they were shooting the ball, me as a fan who's a shooter, I loved it. Like, yo, this is great. We seen all these threes, all these jumpers. Like, as I said before, Steph Curry is one of my favorite players all time. And it's in large part because of the three-point shot. That's who Steph is, man. The greatest shooter of all time. You love to see it. There's also a side of me that agrees with Draymond. Like, yeah, the game has kind of been watered down because of all of the three-point shots that are taken. Most notably, in my opinion, Anthony Edwards, who's known for being a slasher when he first came to the league. I'm getting downhill. I'm getting to the free throw line. I'm dunking on cats. That's my game. Mid-range shot. That's my game. He came out this season shooting threes like crazy. Now, he's shooting at a high rate, really high three-point percentage, but he's shooting threes so much to the point where it's like, bro, don't forget what your game is, right? So, to an extent, I get it. I understand. Like, there's a side of it that's boring. But the part that makes me mad is Draymond, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. It is your fault. That's the irony in the whole thing. It is your fault that the game has been reduced to this. And you didn't complain about this when y'all was winning championships. You didn't complain about this when y'all was winning championships because y'all was winning the same way you complaining about. I'm sure you feel as though we ran all these screens and all these fancy plays to get Steph open, and so it was more substance to it. And then we did all this for Clay, and it was a bunch of substance to it. And then we brought in Kevin Durant, and it was even more substance. You just play 5 out and let KD ISO at the top of the key, and if you cheat off anybody, that's a 3. Or he just take you one-on-one and dunk the ball. It was so much substance. No, it wasn't. You had the greatest shooter of all time, arguably the second best shooter of all time in Klay Thompson, and then probably a top 10 shooter, maybe the greatest efficient shooter to ever play in Kevin Durant. That's what you had, bro, in order to win. And so what substance was there? Like, and I'm just being honest, and I'm not trying to dumb it down to all they did was run around shoot threes, because I know like being a basketball head, I know that's not the true reality. But to a lot of fans, that's what it was. A lot of these young players entering the league, that's what it was. Man, the Warriors running around shooting a bunch of threes. To a lot of other NBA coaches, at times, I feel like that's kind of what it was, because we saw the whole game change. The moment Steph started to win championships playing the way you're complaining about, the moment Draymond started to win championships playing the way you're complaining about, the whole landscape of the league changed. Guys like Carmelo Anthony, he going to OKC, he going to the Rockets, and they telling him from open and tap, bro, we don't shoot mid-range shots, we shooting threes now. So what you expect? You're going to get the Trae Youngs and the LaMelo Balls and all these guys coming out shooting 1,000,001 threes. Anthony Edwards coming out shooting 1,000,001 threes because now they think that's the championship formula. You know, one thing that I heard that stuck with me, and it's something that my brother said when I was younger, didn't pay much attention, but then it hit again because it popped up on my timeline like a year or so ago. My brother said when the Warriors was rattling off these championships, he said, bro, I'm rooting for LeBron. I'm rooting for LeBron. I'm like, why, bro? You're not a LeBron fan. I'm rooting for LeBron because if they don't win these rings, this is going to ruin the sport that I love, bro. is going to be all about running around, shooting threes with no substance, bro. You bringing in a whole generation of hoopers that's going to think the game is all about the three-point shot because it's worth more than the mid-range and the layups and all of that, and the free throws and all of that. You're going to bring in a whole generation of hoopers that's going to be shooting the ball from half court, a whole generation of hoopers that don't think they need real plays. They can just come up and be Steph Curry because it's hard to be LeBron. It's hard to be Kobe Bryant. It's hard to be Derrick Rose. It's hard to be Carmelo Anthony. These are freak athletes, but it ain't that hard to be Steph Curry. Just be an amazing shooter, right? That's how people view it, right? So that's what he said. And I'm like, man, at that time, I'm like, I'm a shooter. I'm like, man, forget all that. I love seeing that, man. Shoot the ball to the lights out. You know what I mean? Shoot it, you know? But then I heard Iman Shumpert say in an interview years ago, he said, you know, in the locker room between games, we was talking about that. I got to go back and find the interview. I'll put it in the chat, probably post it later. He literally said word for word, bro. Man, Bron and us was talking like if we let these cats win, everybody gonna think this is how you win championships. Running around shooting 1,000,001 threes. They used to get mad, man. Let dogs shoot them threes, man. He ain't finna let him pull up from half court. That's what he finna do, man. This ain't how the game's supposed to be played, bro. Like, let them do that. They're not gonna beat us that way. And then they start beating us that way. And it's like, bro, we really gotta make adjustments to make sure that we stop this train before it really get going. The problem is they went and got KD. They couldn't stop the train at that point. It was rolling. At that point, it's going. And now, again, everybody believes that's the way you win. So I understand the message. But the messenger, one of the main people that is responsible for this, bro, responsible for the way the game is played today, shouldn't be saying this, bro. And again, what makes this worse is you wasn't complaining about this before. I found it ironic when I look at the standings that now you're saying something about it as the 10th seed. Yeah, I mean, we play against LeBron and it's different. You know, it's just so refreshing. Yeah, bro, it's LeBron. It's LeBron, bro. He not one of these new young players that feel like he got to play like y'all in order to beat y'all. But these younger guys, bro, going to play, bro. The younger guys going to play like this, bro. It's something that they didn't think about. They was too busy winning championships, rightfully so. Right? But it was something that they didn't think about. What he's really mad about, before I give it to you, Joe, the league done caught up. The league done caught up to y'all. Y'all can't sit. Oh, my bad. That's you. My bad. Y'all can't sit back and shoot 1,000,000 threes and think y'all going to beat everybody because they doing the same thing now. Now, everybody y'all play shooting 1,000,001 threes, and y'all can't. If Steph ain't hitting, it's an L. That's why we desperate to go get another superstar. You saw the reports, Joe. We desperate. Let's hit up KD. Let's hit up LeBron. Let's hit up Jimmy Butler. Let's hit up who. We gotta get somebody because the league caught up. The league said, okay, they value the 3 more than the 2. This is how they win in championships, and if we don't, and it took the league a while, but we started to see more shooters in the league. They started to draft more shooters. They started to play more 5-out offense, and now everybody can shoot the 3. Maybe not like Steph, but everybody's shooting it. And you don't have the same caliber shooters that you did when you had KD and Clay. Now it's really just Steph and Buddy Hield. So that's my issue, bro. Like, yeah, you got a point, but it's your fault, bro. Take some ownership, bro. Take some responsibility for the way the league is. The way. And last thing I'm gonna say is this. Boy, you crazy. Boy, you crazy. Boy, you crazy. You crazy in your head, boy. You crazy in here. My fellow Eagle brother, you will get bucket. You will get scored on, my brother. You will get set back, pull up. My brother, you will get put in the blender, my brother. I'm just gonna put that out there now. I ain't trying to be that guy. I ain't trying to be that guy, man. You know what I mean? But this comment came out left field, and I gotta let you know, bro. It's money. The shot is butter. It's butter. Been butter since I was a kid, man. I'm just letting you know, bro. Just letting you know, bro. It ain't hard to get to my spots on the floor. I'm just letting you know. All I need is a little bit of space, bro. It's money. Ask somebody. Better ask somebody. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Better ask somebody, man. But the floor is yours, Joe. The floor is yours.
Hey, I think you about to address something else, but you addressing the comment. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Growing up, Blaze can shoot too though. Like,
That's fair.
Blaze
That's
can shoot
fair.
too. So
And
I don't know, Blaze.
I'm sure he a bucket, but to say I wouldn't score a bucket, boy, you crazy. You crazy. You crazy.
Hey, I really thought he was gonna address something else I was gonna talk about. That's crazy. But look, you mentioned the greatest shooter of all. First of all, right message, wrong messenger. Second time Draymond did this in a weekend. First of all, he complained about the All-Star game. Y'all the reason Adam Silver doing this. Like, y'all the reason. Why you mad? I'm glad he did it. Because now y'all can wake up and play hard. AJ, did you know that the OGs against the Rising Stars was a closer game than the OG versus the global team?
They struggled.
They almost lost.
Yup.
Hey, come on now. So, right message, wrong. I get your point, but wrong messenger. Y'all started a problem. What AJ say? Best shooter in NBA history. Second best shooter in NBA history at the time, right? Arguably the best scorer in NBA history, being coached by another great shooter who at the time was the best free throw shooter in NBA history percentage-wise, Steve Kerr. So, yes, you're going to get all the threes, you might win, yes. But it's not how it works with everybody. Now, look, I want to play this clip. I want to play this audio by Oscar Robertson. Not sure you heard it.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Hey, Blaze, I got you, Blaze. Blaze had the jumper. And Blaze, we wide open, he might miss. But if he could test it, it's going in.
I feel that. I respect that.
It's going in. All right. So here's Oscar Robertson replying to Draymond Green.
Draymond says so much, who cares what Draymond says? It doesn't mean anything. People, this is what I mean. One guy can say this, and one guy can say that. The game is what it is. People either like the game or they don't. And I think people enjoy the game, especially if their team can win. And you look at the basketball, it might be boring him because if he's not passing the ball to Curry, what is he doing? I agree.
Dang. So I get where Oscar coming from because he talks. He does talk
so much. Yes,
right?
bro.
You play basketball, right? I played in the league, right? So we didn't win the championship last league. We actually got bounced in the first round, but we bounced back. AJ, we had our first game on Sunday. We won by 20. All right, okay. I think I posted on IG. You probably saw the message, but the season before that, we went to the championship and we lost right by 4. And the guy that was talking the most is one of them sorry dudes. You ever lose to a team and the worst dude, one of the sorry guys on the team, be talking about straight like, bro. Not saying Draymond is sorry, but that's where this message is coming from. It's like, dog, what are you doing to contribute to the league? Like, honestly, right? Nowadays, back then, I get it. You was a main part of a dynasty. We're talking about today. What are you contributing to the league today? If anything, you're in the league, you're in the headlines for more of the wrong reasons than the right reasons. So I do get his point though. Like, threes are, when you watch a basketball game, like Anthony Edwards is a perfect example. The Timberwolves are a really good 3-point shooter team, right? They get up a lot of threes. They put emphasis on putting up threes, right? Anthony Edwards, I think he broke a record for the Timberwolves in 3-point made, which is crazy. But field goal percentage total, the Timberwolves like middle of the pack. It's crazy. So how it's like you live and die by the 3. That's the Celtics motto. Yep. But the Celtics are unique because they got a starting 5 who all 5 of them dudes can shoot. Mm-hmm. And all 5 of them dudes could play defense. All 5 of them guys could get a bucket. But how many teams do you know that are live and die by the 3 that win a championship that don't have something that's abnormal? Like the Warriors had Steph Curry. You know what I mean? When the Bucks won, they want to live and die by 3. Y'all not a 3-point shooter for real. When the Bucks won, when the Lakers won, they want to live and die by the 3. But when the team that won that, we won that shit. The Celtics won that year. Like I said, they all started 5 got 3-point shooting ability. Denver Nuggets, they want to live and die by the 3. So to win like that, you do have to. Yeah,
Denver shot a lot of threes. They should KCP, Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal. They put them up.
They do put them up. But when you compare it to like the top 3-point shooting teams in the league, they not the top 3-point shooting team in the league right now. This is the NBA we live in today. But the Celtics were like number one in 3-point attempts, like that. Something crazy. They were an anomaly though because of the team they had. The Warriors were an anomaly because of the team they had. But that's not how you win a game. And also, it is kind of it is frustrating watching the game like that when every single possession is a 3-point shot, 3-point shot. But I wouldn't say the game is boring though. I still enjoy watching basketball in the playoffs. Yeah. You know, regular season, it does get boring because you can see like guys not being as intense as it is in the playoff. But in the playoff basketball, AJ, it's really exciting. I'm not gonna lie. And you can't get mad, Draymond. I get it. I played against LeBron. It was a chess match. If I could beat you playing checkers, why am I playing chess? Let's be real. Like, if I could beat you playing checkers, why am I playing chess? You are, like AJ said, you are the 10th seed, and you're making these comments. If SGA, who don't shoot all the threes, came out and said this, I was like, right on, brother. But Draymond Green as a 10th seed? Get that out of here, bro. Come on, Draymond. You know, he was on TNT. Like I said, he had a crowd behind him. Well, no. This is an interview. This is comment. So this is Draymond being Draymond, bro. So all I know is you better back up your comments about y'all going to the championship. That's all I gotta say.
Man, and like you said, it's gonna be on his teammates more than it's on him. And I'm not gonna be, you know, Oscar is who am I to disagree with Oscar Robertson?
He do be hating sometimes though.
Like Oscar be on some other stuff, bro. He really do. Draymond does more than just get a ball to Steph. I mean, he try completely dumb his game down. Like, we know he rebounds, we know he defends, we know he's the emotional vocal leader. He is valuable, bro. But like, he is one of those guys, man. When you watch the game, it's like Draymond and Steph don't have a day. We know y'all not gonna win, bro. We know y'all not gonna win, bro. Like, so like for you to be the loudest talker on the team sometimes, bro, especially from the 10th spot, bro. Like, there's a reason why y'all was so desperate for a star, bro. If y'all had enough of you on the team, then y'all be right. You wouldn't need to do what you just did, but you got to go get another guy to help score because you're not a scorer like that, bro. Like, it's it's frustrating from. It's frustrating coming from. If I was him, bro, I would reverse it and just take credit for it. Like, yes, some people might not like the game, but everybody trying to mimic the Golden State Warriors. That's how I would have phrased it. Everybody trying to mimic the Golden State Warriors, and everybody can't be the Golden State Warriors. That's what I would have said, bro. Instead of, man, everybody running around shooting threes, it's lacking substance. Bro, are you sick? I know my brother heard that somewhere and was just like, I know, even though he just gave credit to Bron, I know Bron somewhere like, come on, bro. You cost me championships playing like that, bro. What? You cost me rings playing just like that, bro. Bro, I don't care what nobody said. When you watch the Golden State Warriors, specifically, maybe it was more substance when they had Harrison Barnes. It was more going on when they had Harrison. When they added KD, bro, it wasn't no substance to their game, bro. Like, we gotta call it spade, bro. There was no substance, bro. They didn't run a ton of plays, bro. It was, we are better than y'all, and we're gonna put up 1,000,000 threes. We're gonna get a ball to KD. We're gonna let KD ISO, and don't you dare leave one of these shooters. That's what it was. Don't you dare leave one of these shooters, because you know if you do, you know how this about to go. And that's how they won, bro. You won 2 championships like that. 2. So it's frustrating hearing him talk like that, bro. It really is, dude. And he's coming across like one of these old heads now, bro. One of these grumpy old heads that like, I can't believe, man, back in my day, we didn't play like this. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, bro. AJ, like, it's just, bro.
Let's be real. Like, okay, I think I said, do I think it's born? Okay. All right.
And I agree with you. Playoff basketball is entertaining.
The only reason why it's boring, I don't think it's a 3-point shooting. It's the lack of
defense.
Yeah, like, because the playoffs, 3-point shooting don't change. Like, it's still a bunch of threes that go up, but the fact that it's physical, it's competitive, we like it. And people's throats get tight in the playoffs, so the threes don't be hitting as much. So the twos are more valuable in the playoffs, right? So, but we still see the bunch of threes go up. And Draymond, these guys that try to. I'm not saying okay. I don't want to say my words right. I'm not saying Draymond trying to fit in, but it's like him saying that. I don't know. It's like I'm not saying he's doing this either, but it's like cloud chasing. I'm not saying cloud chasing.
I got you. Yeah.
I'm not saying cloud chasing, but it's like, yo, like this is what the word is right now in the world. Let me just come on and say it. Because is the league really boring? I promise you, Draymond still watches basketball.
Of course.
You know, when it's NFL season and my team is winning, I watch basketball, but not as much as NFL. When my team is winning, right? But as soon as NFL is over, league pass, let's get it. I'm on it. I'm watching basketball. And it's entertaining. People are way more skilled nowadays. Are you going to tell me that the NBA is way more entertaining than it was 30 years ago?
I
yes,
mean, if you go back 30 years, yeah.
30. I had to say 30. 20 is a little different because you got Kobe, you got
right, I'm about to say, it's a little different.
But we going to MJ 90 days. Today's NBA is more entertaining, way more. And then and another reason why it's not as entertaining you think it is, like the dunk contest. You've seen everything. Like when somebody get dunked on now, it's like, okay. If somebody got dunked on 20 years ago, like, oh my gosh! Oh! Today is like normal, bro. It's normal for somebody to get dunked on. It's normal for somebody to get crossed up because everybody is so skilled. That's why it's boring because you're used to it. Like everybody is good, literally. Dunk contest. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I think boring is a harsh word. But like when he said it, I there is a side of me that does agree to an extent, bro. Because like, man, you see guys. Okay, that's a good word. It's predictable. You see guys running down court, bro, who shouldn't be shooting threes, taking threes, bro. You see guys, man, it's a 4-on-1 break and they pulling up for threes, bro, and missing.
Yeah,
and that's the part of the game that's like, bro, like.
I was shooting like 5 and you missed 5 in a row. Keep shooting.
Bro, even in the playoffs, there are times, bro, even though playoff basketball is entertaining, there are times in the playoffs, even looking at my Lakers, bro, stop shooting 3. Why we then came down court and then shot 4 threes in a row, ain't make a single one of them, and ain't nobody attacking the basket. Like, I agree. I honestly, truthfully, I don't know about the no substance part. But I agree from the standpoint of it does feel like on a game-to-the-game basis, especially with the younger teams, they are they shooting threes. I mean, it's a 3-point shootout every night. It feels like, and especially in the regular season, in the playoffs, like you said, the defense and the level of intensity ratchets up. So like the threes are going up, but they're more contested. You're not gonna make as many as you made in the regular season in the playoffs, unless you're the Boston Celtics and you got 5 shooters on the floor. Like, that's the only exception. But in most cases, you're not making as many threes. In the regular season, bro, like you said, the intensity is not the same. So guys coming down court, they getting open. It's literally, and like you said, Joe, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Now I watch because we got Unfazed. You know what I'm saying? I'm a professional. I love what I do. I cover the Timberwolves, so I'm watching. NFL is king, bro. I am watching. Of course, I am watching football like a hawk, bro. Like, especially with the Eagles doing it, I'm watching football like a
your
hawk.
team is good. You like.
I'm up on the screen, like, what we got today? What we gonna do? Like, it's different, bro. It is different. You know what I mean? So, and the NFL has done a great job. I feel like at one point it was all about. The NFL does a great job. I feel like in evolving. At one point, it was all about the passing game. Now I feel like it's getting back to the running game, and I feel like the defense, it picks up year in and year out. Like some years, it's been like, all right, the defense ain't really the same this year in the NFL as it was the previous year. But then there are some years, so it's like, teams offensively really struggling. Like the defense is kind of catching up. Whereas the NBA the last few years, bro, it's been. Man, if you have a team full of shooters and a few defenders, you got a chance to win the championship. Mm-hmm. You got a chance to at least compete for a ring, bro. So I get where he's coming from. Again, like you said, though, I hate it. I agree with you on the cloud chasing part, even though I don't feel like he necessarily doing that. Bro, he making a lot of comments and he not he had time on his hands, and he decided to put a bunch of stuff out there to get him in the media, bro. It feel that way, bro. Like, bro, bro, at the end of the day, you was a 4-time champion, bro. What you doing all this talking for? Y'all the 10 seed. Let's really talk about it, bro. Like, y'all the 10 seed. Why you a 4-time champion in pursuit of a 5th, and y'all the 10 seed? You shouldn't be saying nothing. We shouldn't hear nothing from Draymond right now. You not relevant right now, bro. Y'all not relevant right now.
Yeah.
But here you go. The NBA is born, and we gonna win the championship. And when we was playing against Bron, it's like, bro, I get what Oscar's saying, bro. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out, bro.
You get both sides, just like the wrong message. The wrong person is saying it.
Exactly. If
Jokic,
Bron said that, bro, if Bron said this, still, you know, 5th seed in the West.
Bron has said it though, and we didn't push back on it.
If Steph, bro, like, but I wouldn't be trying to hear from Steph either. I wouldn't be trying to hear from Steph. Like, bro, Steph, you really gotta get out of here, bro. You really gotta get out of here, bro.
No, Steph would say something like, "See, the thing is, everybody thinks they're me, but I shoot at a 40% clip."
Yeah. That's not like Steph to say publicly.
Nah, he won't. But Bron mentioned the league is he mentioned that early this year, and we didn't have a topic on it. Because we get it coming from LeBron.
Yeah, that's true.
But 2 years ago, I wouldn't get it because he was jacking 3 2 years ago.
Oh, right.
Especially in the Grizzly series. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my 35.
And then another series, bro. Come on, Bron, bro. Please. Please stop shooting these threes, bro. No,
but
man.
Draymond is like, bro. But look, I will say this about Draymond before you move on. Draymond did have a moment this year. When he had some credibility. And it was against your Timberwolves on the top of the key, down the stretch. Against Rudy Gobert.
He did his thing. He definitely did his thing. Him and Rudy got this rivalry going on, but he definitely took him to the rack. Flush, bro. Like, he definitely did. I
know, watching that, he started shooting the ball too. I'm like, what you about to do? What you about to do? Can't dunk on it?
I give him credit for that. He do it so rare. It's like, oh, he really about to make a move. Like, Rudy expecting a pass. He expecting a little shovel pass. All right, I know, right? I gotta get ready to help off the screen. Like,
you got it, Draymond. You looking for Steph? Like,
that's why his most efficient play is the fake, and then I'm driving to the rack. That's one of the most efficient plays of his career. The fake, dunk. Because everybody expecting you to pass, bro. Everybody expecting.
He the only person in the league that when you guarding him, you're not really guarding him. You guarding
Steph. Exactly.
That's crazy. All right, let's get it, man.
But last topic of the day show, man. We are